Alright, so I'm here in my room. I'm chilling. I just had a conversation with my dad on the basis of, living the life you want to live. And I was ranting, and I'm thinking, man, there's other people that probably want to hear this, so I'm gonna put it on a video. I'm gonna put it in the video. I'm gonna put it on my vlog channel, and I'm gonna have people start watching this. So this is, the burst of um, wisdom that comes about, pretty much daily, every day or so for me. So, on the basis of what I was just saying, I got the China study up, some point, China study up there. I haven't really finished reading it, but great book so far. I would recommend it to anybody who's concerned about their health and what they eat. I digress. There's this thing called a job, right? And there's these people that own the business or the company or even the government that you work for that determine the value of your time. 40 hours a week of your time, they determine, how much it's worth. And most of the time, it's not very much. And you're putting in 40 hours a week. That's a lot of time. What? You could watch 20 movies in that amount of time. 40 hours. That's just under 2 entire days. But they pay you off, right? They say, here's the money that we owe you for the services and goods you provided us with. And you have 2 days, essentially, 2 free days to spend it. Say Saturday and Sunday, right? And, considering you've already got your TV, and you've already got your car, and you've already got a place to live, only other thing you really need to buy now is food, probably clothes, So they got you, they got you. But they got you covered at the same time because, most places they got you the health care, they got you the benefits, they got you the 401k, they got you the retirement plan. So you're set, man, you're set. All you gotta do is continue on the same path for 20 years, okay? It's gonna get tough at times, but, just keep it in the back of your mind. You're gonna have a good retirement, you're gonna have your feet up by the time you're 59 and a half or whatever it may be. Fuck all that. You mean to tell me I gotta give you guys a third of my entire life once I hit age 18 or whatever it is? A third. 1/3 of the pie. You got the peace symbol. 1/3, one chunk of that goes to you, and you give me peanuts in exchange? Peanuts? This is the stuff. This is the stuff I get in exchange for my time. This is what I get in exchange for my time. And not very much of it, considering I'm giving you a lot of my time. Huh. Hold that thought. I don't have time to think about it because why? My TV show is coming on in 10 minutes. And I have to make my TV dinner before I sit down in front of the TV to watch it. Bullshit. They got us so convinced. Only a certain few really make it to abundance, only a certain few live the life they really want to live. And I see why. That's the case. Because when they have something set up so structured, so convincing, you mean to tell me there's another way to live? There's another way to do this? I can be happier? No. My neighbors aren't, as far as I know, they're not doing anything different than I am. Huh. They've got you convinced. And they've got you spending 1/3 of your time working for them, right? But they pay you, you're not working as a slave, you're getting paid. And then you spend the other 1/3 of your day sleeping, ideally. So there's 16 hours out of the 24, right? 8 goes to work, 8 goes to sleep. And then you've got, what is it? I don't know. Say an hour of commute each day to and from work, from home to pick up the kids and back. So now you're down to 7 hours to yourself. 7 hours. And chances are it's going to take you a while to get, dinner situated. 2 hours to make dinner. 5 hours left. Huh. You watch about 3 hours of television, It. Where does the time go? That's the question. It's like, spend a third of it working, a couple hours here driving, the other third sleeping, and a couple other hours here watching TV. So the television is telling lies to your vision. Word to Ralph Smart. I heard that one. I can't coin that phrase as my own. That was way eye-opening for me. I'm like, really? I never would have thought that the television is telling lies to your vision. But it really is. Think about it. You have absolutely no say in what you see on that screen. There is this entity, right, that determines what is safe for television, viewers to see. There's like, can't show violence, you can't show sex, you can't show like real life on television. It's got to be some altered reality. And that altered reality is so convincingly the one that you want to live, the one that you want to exist in. So you spend your time in the evenings after you've worked in probably a job you hate, and you've eaten food that probably really wasn't that good for you, and you watch the TV and you're like, man, that's where I want to be, That's what I want to be. That's what I want to be like. I want to be just like that guy. I want to be just like that girl, I want to look like that. I want to drive a car like that. All this bullshit, they're feeding you lies, like, but it's so convincing because it requires almost no effort to watch a television, and you get some form of, some dopamine spike. I'll have to look into it, but you get satisfaction from it, and it's not by coincidence. It is definitely intentionally done so that you feel almost obligated to watch the television. And in watching it, you lose the desire to pursue the life you really want to live because you're seeing it in front of you. And you're being convinced that, it's out of my reach, but it looks nice. It's like, it looks nice. Okay. And these things are just flashing in front of you. All these subliminal messages. But, hey, doesn't take much effort, and it, it's kind of relaxing. You can put your feet up, maybe drink a beer, a pop, put a soda in your mouth, Fuck all that, guys. Come on now. Come on. Really? You're watching that TV, spent the other couple hours that you're not working or driving or sleeping, watching TV, eating unhealthy food, being overstimulated, and then to top it all off, you don't have the desire to do shit else but go to bed afterward. So they got you almost entirely encapsulated in their system. Work, sleep, I'm sorry, let's rechange the order there. Sleep, work, commute in the car that you're probably making payments on, right? Because you got to keep up with the Joneses and make sure you're driving the nicest car on the block. And if not the nicest, it's got to be new, right? So you're making payments on your car. It's not even really yours. You're working at a job that you really don't like. And you're probably not getting enough sleep because you're being overworked and underpaid and undervalued. And did I mention overworked? Guys, 40 hours of your time a week and you're not a millionaire already? 40 hours. Look up how much time millionaires spend, like, in a month working. Not very much. Why? Because they get paid on their investments. They get paid on the stocks that they hold shares in. Like, all of these things are working for them without them working. They got the money piled up somewhere, and it's just building and building and building. And while their pile is building, Your pockets are getting worn out. Your boots are getting worn out. And you're probably sick because you eat shit and you watch shit. So it's... But let's be real here. I digress. I stray too far from the main point of the conversation sometimes, but that's all right. You know, I'm free flowing, baby. I'm a multidimensional being. I'm infinitely abundant. What can I say? So you've got the TV satisfying your visual demands, right? It's sensational. It really is. Like, whenever I watch TV, and I seldom watch TV, but when I do, I feel this weird kind of like, I get into a slump, quite physically. I'm in a slump on the couch. I'm in such a relaxed state. I feel so just meh about everything. I'm like, meh, yeah, this TV show's pretty nice. Nah. I hear the birds chirping, but I'm like, nah, I don't really want to go outside. I'm gonna keep watching this TV show. Bullshit. Fuck all that, man. Come on. No. I tell myself no. So I don't watch TV that often. But the fact that it makes people lose their desire, their urge to be great, is the most repulsive thing to think about. Like, I can't convince people who are watching something on TV that a conversation with like physical people is more important sometimes. And that's scary because there are people that are totally irrelevant on the television screen that are consuming the attention and the time and the emotional attachment of physical people that I'm near, right? And I can't have some of that. Like, you're giving it to them for free. You're paying them, actually. And there's physical people, like, existing within feet of you, and you fail to talk to them because there's something more interesting on the TV. Get the fuck out of here. So you've lost your will to communicate with other people because there's something more interesting and more fascinating on the television. You've lost your desire to pursue a life you want to actually live because you feel as though you're already living it vicariously through the television, you know? So you're paying to watch the TV. The TV's not paying you to watch it. It all inevitably comes down to dollars and cents, guys. You're getting paid for 40 hours of your incredibly precious and invaluable time. Your time is the most expensive thing you own. The most expensive thing you own. It's not the car, it's not the shoes or the clothes or the glasses or the watch or the phone. It is your time that is the most expensive thing you'll ever own. And there's people out there that have convinced you that your time is only worth $50,000 a year. And that's like pretty comfortable single living right there. But even still, $50,000 a year. We can take that down to days. Let me get the calculator out here. Precisely, I'll have to find the calculator, but $50,000 a year, let's say, is what they're paying you for your time. Or you're making minimum wage, even worse. Ooh, $10 an hour. You're working 40 hours a week. Don't even mention the taxes that they're taking out. You get say you're making $400 a week, just hypothetically. Times 4, 1,600. Times 12, what is that? I don't know, I'm terrible with numbers. But I digress. Guys, your time is worth more than you think it is. And it's kind of hard to think about it being worth more when most of your thinking is kind of already done for you. Kind of already have the routine set up at work. Kind of already have the shit you're going to watch on TV set up for you. Kind of already have the shit you're going to eat set up for you. Most people eat fast food for dinner, you know, or simple meals. No. Do more thinking up here for yourself. And thank me later. Peace.